Good morning, welcome to another episode of Bite Point Angling with me, Chris Hind. We are back at Potwell Fishing Lake for another episode of Big Fish in a Little Pond. It's been a month or so since we've done our last one. Conditions have changed. Summer's pushing upon us now towards the end of spring. So the scenery's starting to flourish and come on through now. So yeah, I thought I'll give it a go today because the week after next is June the 16th. So I'll be back on the rivers. And I thought I'd get another session in here. And luckily I'm on my own. But I think that's probably because I'm the only one that's mad enough to come out here today. When we've been predicted possible thunderstorms, heavy rain and winds pushing 40. Yeah, I'm a bit crazy, but this place is only down the road from my house. So I'm going to set the brolly up behind me, behind this tree. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably fish a rod down here. I've already thrown some bait out. I've got a mix of scopex squid, krill, and what else did we put in there? Halibut, all boilies. With a little mix of 8mm pellets chucked in for luck and some 2mm just sprinkled in, just for a bit of texture. I'll probably set both rods up here, but fishing the left rod just around what I just showed you. And then my second rod on the fish off the end of these reeds here, or just off the edge of this Canadian pondweed, or where you can see those irises, or whatever they are, those weedy irisy bits. Yeah, sorry, I'm no plant expert. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll get set up, we'll go through my rigs, and then yeah, we'll start fishing. See you in a minute. Right guys, so the rig I'm using, I've just knocked up a couple, slightly different than my normal method. So we've got a 40mm pop-up scopex squid, and that's on a bait screw, and that's held just behind the bend of the hook with a stop bead. And then down from that I've got a number 6, a slight little wrapping of putty around it. Looks quite heavy, sits down perfectly, balances perfectly. So it doesn't bomb straight down to the bottom, it just drifts down. So that's what we're going to use, 2 of those. And I'm fishing that on probably a 6-inch hook link. So that should sit like that, just off the surface, and hopefully we'll snag one of those carp. So the hook on there is it's a size 10 barbless claw hook. I got it on mine, really good quality hooks. So yeah, 2 of those, size 10s, and I'm going to fish these on my baited spots, which are no more than 2 rod lengths. Right, let's get another one of these set up and get fishing. Right guys, that's both rods out in the water. We got the left rod about a rod length to the left, or probably a bit less than a rod length actually, probably 6 foot to the left. Excuse me, off the end of the rod tip. And then the right hand rod is tucked in where earlier on where I showed you the Canadian pondweed, which is just around that way. I threw bait in just before I set up, so coming up an hour ago now. I've had a little liner on the right hand rod after I put it in. So yeah, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed we can nick a fish or 2. I'm hoping with the heat we've had and the rain that's gone in over the last day or two, that it's done the lakes are really good, especially oxygen-wise. I'd like to think it's put a lot of oxygen in there, which, to be fair, they're probably starting to struggle a little bit. We've had a lot of hot weather indeed. Got quite light leads on today, probably about 1/2 to 3/4 ounce, which I think is probably ample. Like I said, I'm not fishing at range. It's still heavy enough to act as a bolt rig. So yeah, fishing as light as I can get away with, really. Main line's £15, and then I've got a £12 braid by Carp. I've got my lines fishing really slack. They're set really slack because I'm fishing so close in. I've got the swingers just dropped to the deck, so if we do get a take there, they'll rise right up. So there's no weight or resistance on that line. Like I say, slack lines. The left hand one doesn't look like it's slack where it goes into the water there, but I can assure you it is. It's just laying across the bottom there, and the same on the right hand side. So yeah, let's hope for some carp. This probably, like I said earlier on, will be the last one in this series for a little while. I'm not going to stop it until I obviously succeed in my mission of catching the big fish in this little pond, which is around the £25 mark, or 26 I believe it is. So yeah, that's still the mission. But June the 16th fast approaching, I want to be out on the rivers again. See if we can nick some barbel, some nice chub on the Hampshire Avon, and maybe some nice bags of gudgeon, roach, perch, and that on my local stomping ground on the River Yeo. Just like to also take this opportunity, thanks for everyone that's subscribed to my channel recently. I'm at 550 subs now, which is amazing. I never thought I'd get anywhere near that. So yeah, thanks very much for sticking with me and hopefully enjoying my content. Like I say, the river season's coming up soon, so there'll be a lot of river videos. I normally do a video a week, so it'll probably be a river a week for a little bit, with some lake fishing thrown in. In July, I've got a little mini holiday at Whiteacres in Newquay, so obviously there'll be a couple of fishing videos out that week. Yeah, so exciting times. Massive thank you. And if you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing, because it massively helps my channel out and helps push my films out to others as well. So yeah, greatly appreciated. Always feel free to leave a comment as well, as that also helps. And if you ever want to ask me anything, or would like to see me do anything different, or fish a different venue or a different style, then yeah, put it down in the old description or in the comments, and I'll get back to you, give you a shout out and see what we can do. To the actual baits, my loose feed today, I've got 18mm squid, Scopex squid, 15mm halibut boilies, and 15mm krill boilies, and they're glugged in just a little bit of water, and then some 2mm micro pellets, some 4mm pellets, halibut pellets. I've glugged that in a little bit of thick liver glug, and that's from Carp baits. It's a nice thick coating, so I just coated it in like a nice liver glug. So hopefully there'll be a lot of nice attraction, a lot of fishy, meaty attraction, and it'll draw those carp in. So that's the plan, at least. Let's see if we can turn that plan into a reality. Here we go, guys, fish on. Back time we hook something. I don't think it's a big fish. Keep that tension on. Nearly lost the rod off the rests. You're not a big fish, but a good start. Like I say, when you don't catch nothing, you always start to doubt yourself after, after a few hours of nothing. But a bit of patience, and it eventually pays off in most cases. Oh guys, here we are. It's just like raining. But first fish on the cards. Lovely little mirror. Lovely little common. Perfect condition. Not a mark on it. Show the inside. Proper nice scrappy fish. 5 or 6 pound possibly. Right, let's get her back. There she goes. Right guys, so that fish come off my right hand margin, or just off the margin. And that's using the old pop-up bait. I've just lost the balanced shot with a little bit of tungsten putty on, so I'm going to redo that, put a fresh bait on it, give it a little dip, and get it back on out. Right, we're on the scorecards, that's good. Let's see if we can nick another one. Right guys, I've just had a recast. It's still absolutely throwing it down. I'm back on the same spots. I've just rebaited over the top of them with some crushed up boilies and whole boilies. So my left rod, it's still probably a rod length off to the left. And the right hand rod where I had the fish is slightly further out. Maybe a rod length and a bit to the right basically. Out in front of the reeds that I've got in front of my swim there. But yeah, the guys that turned up earlier, they've gone on. Don't blame them, it's absolutely hammering. I don't think they have a brolly either, so brave even coming without a brolly, I think, but fair play. So yeah, we're still here. The time now is, it's almost 10 to 3. So yeah, hopefully we can nick another fish before we go. I'll probably fish till about 5:30, 6 o'clock maybe. Probably no later than that. Hopefully that'll give it enough time for the rain to ease off a little bit. and maybe a little bit more time for a bite. But we'll see. That's all we can do, keep trying, see if we can nick another one. Here we go. Oh, mirror. That was off the spot where I saw the bubbles, guys. That's a nice looking fish. There he is. Come on. In the net. We got him. Just get a little bit of water on him a minute. Here we go, another absolutely immaculate fish. Stunner. A little bit bigger than the other one, probably 7 or 8 pounds. Got a bit of a gut on him, as you can see. Beautiful fish, beautiful quality, as they always are on here. Let's have a look at his other side. There we go. Look at that, stunner. Absolute stunner. Right, let's get him back. Away she goes. Well guys, that was the result. Lovely mirror carp. Took it off the second spot that I cast to, the baited one, where I saw the first swell and thought I spooked it. Within 10-15 minutes, bang, it went off. Things are starting to look a bit more active. My left hand rod is now on the other spot I saw bubbles and that showing on, which is probably a third of the way across. So yeah, at the moment, 2 fish. Not any signs on the left rod at all, again, since I've recast it. It's been completely dormant so far today, that left rod. In my left hand marginal spot. And where I saw the bubbles, the showing bubbles. Not even had a liner on it. So far, anything promising has been the right hand rod. Not that I'm complaining. They can all come on the right hand rod if they want. And vice versa. But yeah, the left rod seems quiet today. Don't know if it's as big as I first thought, but yeah, he certainly ripped off. And there he is. He's holding down. Right over the top of me of a line as well, which I've got to be careful of. Just going to lift this rod up out of the way a minute. Pull that over there. Well, as you can see, guys, it's chucking it down. Common. Not a monster, but not bad. Let's get this net in. Well, that was a bit chaotic. I was just setting up the other camera stand, and then this ripped off. This is off the same spot as the last one. Oh, he's a better fish, probably the best one of the day, possibly. Oh, still not ready to come in. Where are you? There it is. Come on, buddy. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. He's in the net. Whew. Oh, that's not a bad fish. Definitely the best one of the day. Alright, let's have a look at him. Alright, just get him unhooked a minute. Don't want that in there. Right, where's he hooked? Perfect. Side of the mouth. Come on, buddy. Just pop that hook out. Lovely. Always use this. It's brilliant stuff. Honey based. He's got a couple of. He's been caught a couple of times. You can see he's got a couple of little marks on there, so I'll sort them out as well. But he's, again, very good condition fish. Right, let's get him in. Right. Let's have a look at this one. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go, guys. Another absolutely pristine common. This one's got to be pushing £10, I would have thought. Big old scales on him. Just give him a bit of water a sec. I'll show you his other side. Right. There we go. Stunner. Yeah, probably about £10. Let's get him back. Come on. There she goes. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. I think we're going to call it there. Absolutely cracking result. 3 fish in the end. At the start, I didn't think we were going to get one, but then it switched on this afternoon. Unfortunately, it's time to go home now, so unless that rod goes off while I'm packing up, this is going to be the end of the video. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please do consider subscribing if you do enjoy these videos. If I don't see you before, have a fantastic June the 16th open season on the rivers. Take care, enjoy your own fishing. I'll catch you guys on the bank again soon. Take care, guys.